Hello fellow manga readers and welcome to my second video. First, I'd like to thank you for the amazing feedback I got on my first video. I have honestly never expected this many likes or views. Comments were also really welcome. There are actually quite a few Dutch people in the comments, which I did not expect, to be honest. I didn't know there were that many Dutch readers out there, so that's nice to see as well. This will be the first video of my monthly MangoHaul videos. This will be a pretty big haul. If you enjoy manga hauls, be sure to stick around. And if you have any manga recommendations or light novels or graphic novels, feel free to drop them down below. I do try to read manga every day, and I've read quite a bit of manga since my last video, so I'll tell you what I read. First, I finished Goodnight Pun Pun. I got this recently. Someone in the comments told me to read it quickly. I didn't read it until now because I knew it was a very depressing story. But I thought, it's Inio Asano. I loved Solonin, so why not? So I finished it in a few days, and it's everything the reviewers told me it was. It was a beautiful story, beautiful artwork, very relatable characters, and most of all, very depressing. So yes, I finished it. And, I would recommend everyone to read it. It's a beautiful manga. But make sure that you are emotionally stable and, manga won't get you depressed. Because if you're sensitive to getting depressed, this manga is not for you. Because it's really, sad at the end. So, well, that's for Goodnight Pun Pun. One of my favorite stories up till now. So yeah, let's get on with the second story. I got this month, which is also part of the MangoHaul, Go With the Clouds, North by Northwest. I saw some manga hauls from other people with this book, so I thought, why not read it? I only have volume 1. Here's the spine. I think it looks fucking awesome. Here's the back. It's basically about this guy, and he can talk with his car, which is very interesting. I've never read anything like that before. Like I said, I only read volume 1, so I don't really know that much about it up till now. For some reason, whoa, that is a bit too much. For some reason, the font is like Comic Sans, so if you like that, and that's that. I like the artwork. And yeah, it's all right up till now. I'll probably pick up volume 2 soon. So yeah. Then from the Pandora box, which you might be able to see just by a hair in the frame, I am currently at volume 11. I love this series, honestly. It's a really good story about a guy, which is the main character. He's called Oz. Vesalius, and his sin is his entire being. So, and he wants to find out why. The story starts, and then you have explanations to why it happened later. So, I do really enjoy the story. I love the artwork. I mean, look at it. It's beautiful. Beautiful colored pages. I hope there's no spoilers here. Probably are. So, close your eyes. Yeah, so this is volume 11 out of 12. These are all 2-in-1s, except the last one, I believe. Actually, no, that's just a really thick volume. But yeah, I really like Pandora Hearts. I would very much recommend it. And then, last but not least, we have Monster. Volume 4 is where I'm at right now. I need to start volume 4. This is one of the first detective stories I've read. I've read Doubt, which is about a murder story. I ordered volume 8 and 9, so I'll talk about it more if they did get delivered, because I honestly don't know. The first box I'm going to show you I got at a local manga shop, and it's actually the only one in my neighborhood. The other ones are really far away. You do pay retail for the books, but the staff is really nice, and I would hate to see them go bankrupt. So if the prices aren't too high compared to let's say Book Depository, I'll still get the manga from them. So let's get to the probably the biggest item in my manga haul. It's called Lone Wolf and Cub. And it's actually, like it says on here, it is complete. I bought volume 1 till 28. They had them there. They are obviously not new. They are out of print, and the damage is really not that bad. I mean, it's a little yellowed, a little bit, but you know, well, a little bit on the top is quite a bit yellowed. But these are very, very old probably, and they still do look pretty nice. You know, this little corner here, for example, little damage, but it's not that much damage at all. So I bought volume 1 till 28. I couldn't pick it all up at once because I go by bus, and so I'll pick the rest up later. So that'll be in the next haul. 11, 15. There we go. This is how much I have for now. I'll be unpacking these and showing you the covers. I haven't seen them myself, actually, so I'm pretty curious as to see how they look. First off, I'll tell you about the story. I have not read it yet, of course. I haven't even unpacked them. They're still in the plastic. But I'll tell you what it's about. Here's a synopsis from my anime list. The story is about the main character named Aito Ogami. I hope that I pronounced it correctly. Which has very little left to live for. Once he was the shogunate's chief executioner, but his name is left in ruins after being framed for treason by the treacherous Yagyu clan, who are seeking to steal his position of power. However, it gets even worse. His entire family got killed, except for his child, Daigoru. Now, Aito Ogami turns into an assassin for hire, and he seeks revenge with his son, with only the complete destruction of the Yagyu clan on his mind. Well, this sounds really interesting to me, so I can't wait to start reading it. You may have already seen my previous video. I have the new Lone Wolf and Cub volume 1 till 7. I thought it was actually the original, but the new one is a sequel to this. So let's get these unpacked, see how these look. Here we go, the first 5 volumes. These are cute. Wow. Oh my god. Here it is. Here's the artwork. Wow, this is tiny. It does look really nice. And yeah, they are a bit yellowed, but you know, it doesn't really affect our reading experience. This looks aged like a fine wine. But here's the cover. Here's the cover of volume 2. The cover of volume 3. They do look like brand new almost. Except for some spines. Some of the spines, they look really nice. So that was volume 1 till 5. These are packaged so well I have difficulty unpacking them. These are the first 2 every time, so it's easier to see. Here's volume 6 again. They look pristine. Wow. It does look really nice. That's volume 6. Then we have volume 7. Yeah, tiny though. My god, I didn't even notice that at first. This is the definition of pocket. Here we go, volume 8. Then we have volume 9. Volume 11 also looks pristine. Volume 11, again, very cute. Volume 12. Like, I am very mad. Let's say this. If something gets delivered to me damaged, and like there's like damage here or something like that, I immediately return it. I'm very careful with my manga, so to see this manga in this good condition while it's like 15 years old, it's ridiculous that it's actually this good condition. I mean, they have yellowed quite a bit, and when you look close, it's a little bit damaged, but like, I saw some on eBay, and they were like, I don't know what they did with it, but they didn't look nice at all. And these look very nice, except for the yellowing. But again, volume 16, again, awesome condition. Volume 17. These are in great shape. I'll be picking up the last 2 packages next month. I guess I can start reading this one first. Man, these look so great. Like, these are second hand, of course. There's a little bit of smudge on here. I'm really looking forward to reading this. So I'll just put this aside for now. And so we can get to the next books, because I actually got more over at that manga shop. Let me be really careful with these. There we go. Okay, let's get to the last package, which I'm actually not going to open. It might sound really weird, you know, this is a manga haul and not unpacking the package, but I made a pretty stupid mistake. Because I actually ordered, which you will see soon from Book Depository, To Your Eternity Volume 11. And then I went to the manga shop with a friend of mine, and he saw, oh Nick, there is Volume 11 of To Your Eternity, which I didn't have yet. I was like, hell yes, I'm going to pick that up. But then I forgot, I already ordered it from England, so that was dumb. But here you see Komi Can't Communicate Volume 1. I've not unpacked this yet, so I hope they'll take my money back, because I'm not really looking for double volumes. Here's the back of Volume 11 of To Your Eternity. I hope it's actually included in this haul, because I believe I still need to get some packages, but I'm not sure. So here's Volume 1 of Komi Can't Communicate. I've heard a lot of good things about this story. It's an ongoing series. It's very popular. But let me tell you a synopsis from Mal, since I haven't read this yet, of course. So here you go. It's Shoko Komi's first day at the prestigious Itan Private High School, and she's beautiful. And she captures the attention of anyone who comes across her. There's just one problem though. Despite her popularity, Shoko is terrible at communicating with others. Her friend Hito he revolves to help Shoko with her goal of making 100 friends so she can overcome her communication disorder. So, yeah, it's a comedy, of course, but yeah, I'm looking forward to reading this after I returned the To Eternity. So this will be left in the package for now. Now I have the first volume of Book Depository. First box. And inside the box is, of course, a bookmark. Got a lot of those. And we have The Flowers of Evil, Volume 2, the complete edition. Here's Volume 1. I really like this series. It's by Shuzo Ashimi. Let's just take a look at if it has any damage. On the bottom here it's a little damaged, but like I think I can maybe push that back. Nah, it's not that bad. Alright. So I've actually read this Volume 1 recently. Can I not stand up properly? Anyway, let me just tell you what it's about. It's a synopsis that I made myself, because I still remember quite a bit of it. It's about a guy who has a crush on a girl. The girl ends up leaving her gym bag in a classroom, and the boy is alone with the classroom in the classroom with that gym bag. Well, his first instinct, obviously, is to smell the gym clothes. Then he hears someone approaching the classroom, and he runs off with the gym clothes. However, another girl in the classroom saw it happen. He got her gym clothes, and now she's blackmailing him for it. So, will the boy ever be in a good relationship with his crush? That's the question. It's weird. So here's Volume 2. I love the spine on this. My God, it looks nice. So yeah, I'll be reading that very soon, because I really like Flowers of Evil. And yeah, let's get to our second package from Book Depository. This is actually not even a box, this is an envelope. There it is. To Your Eternity Volume 11, which is the same book I just showed you in the package. To Your Eternity is a really good series. It's actually the first series that I ever read when it comes to manga. This manga is actually from the same author as the amazing movie Koi no Katashi, or A Silent Voice. And it's actually getting an anime adaptation. So that was in the news pretty recently. And yeah, that's great news. This one, even though it's in an envelope, it looks like it's been perfect condition, so that's good. It's a really interesting story about an immortal being which first has no emotions nor identity. It can evolve into other things. So here's what Mel says about it. At first it's a sphere, then it imitates the form of a rock. As the temperature drops and snow falls atop the moss, it inherits the moss. When an injured lone wolf comes limping by and lays down to die, it takes on the form of the animal. Finally, it gains consciousness and begins to traverse the empty tundra until it meets a boy. The boy lives alone in a ghost town, which the adults abandoned long ago in search of the paradise said to exist far beyond the endless sea of white tundra. However, their efforts were for naught, and now the boy is in a critical state. Acquiring the form of the boy, it sets off on a never-ending journey in search of new experiences, places, and people. Now, if that doesn't sound interesting to you, I don't know what will. I really like this. I have volume 1 till 10, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't have gotten 11. Here's some artwork. I'll not show you too much because I don't want to spoil you, but it looks amazing. I mean, my god, it's one of my favorite manga at this point. It's amazing, so be sure to give it a read. It's, yeah, it's amazing. We have another package from the book depository. There we go, we have the bookmark. Just kidding. Alright, here we have, in my previous video, which was actually my first video, someone recommended this to me, so I ended up ordering it. The Saga of Tanya the Evil, aka Yojo Senki. This is the light novel, by the way, because it scored better on Mal, and I was like, why not? So here's the light novel. Beautiful art, beautiful letters. Let's see the condition. The bottom is a bit damaged. That's unfortunate, but hey, it's alright. Here's, by the way, here's the comment that told me to get it. Thank you very much, and if other people have recommendations, please put them down below, so I can take a look. Here's the synopsis from Mal. On the front line of the war, there's a little girl. Blonde hair, blue eyes, and porcelain white skin. She commands the army with a lisping voice. Her name is Tanya de Gureshaf. But in reality, she's one of Japan's most elite salarymen, reborn as a little girl after angering a mysterious being, X, who calls himself God. And this little girl, who prioritizes over anything else efficiency and her own career, will become the most dangerous being amongst the sorcerers of the Imperial Army. Now, that sounds pretty interesting. So, thank you very much for recommending this to me. And yeah, I'll read it soon. I hope I like it. Alright, let's get to the next one, which is actually the last one from Book Depository, so I'll be getting a lot more soon. Here we have it, there we go. This is a volume with one page. The Saga of Tanya the Evil, Volume 2. You know, I wanted to watch the anime at first when I didn't know there was manga about it. So, yeah, I'm going to read this one as well. Although, look at this, and especially this. I'm going to be returning this probably, or requesting a new one, because this is a damage when I say, okay, this is too damaged. Alright? So I hope Book Depository has good service. Now, we get to the last package, which is from a Dutch web shop called bol.com. It's a very big web shop here in the Netherlands, and it had a pretty big sale of manga, of course. So I decided to pick up some manga. I did buy manga from them before, and I didn't really have a good experience, because just like with Jojo Senki you just saw, their packaging is non-existent pretty much. They throw everything into a box and call it a day. So, however, they did have really good service, because they actually sent me new books and gave me money back, and they were really nice. But I hope these books are in better condition, because that was not good. Like, hear this. Here we have the first book, and it's Food Wars Volume 31. Now, why did I pick this up? Because I already have till 30, and I thought that was the end. Well, some people told me it was only good until Volume 30, but I got this for like $5 or something like that. So I was like, why not? Let's look at the condition. It's actually pretty good. It's okay. So yeah, it got pretty repetitive towards the end. Even though this is not the end just yet, I think it goes on until like 35, I believe. But yeah, I picked this up and I'm going to read it, of course. Then we have the second book, which I'm most excited about in this package, which is Granblue Dreaming Volume 2. And now this, I picked up Granblue Dreaming about a month ago, I believe. And I loved it. It was so good. The humor in this, it's amazing. Let me tell you about it. Here's a synopsis from Mal. Among the seaside town of Izu's ocean waves and the rays of shining sun, Airi Kitahara is just beginning his freshman year at Izu University. As he moves into his uncle's scuba diving shop, called Granblue, he eagerly anticipates his dream college life filled with beautiful girls and good friends. But things don't exactly go according to plan. Upon entering the shop, he encounters a group of rowdy, naked upper-class men who immediately coerce him into participating in their alcoholic activities. Though unwilling at first, Airi quickly gives in and becomes the heart and soul of the party. Unfortunately, this earns him the scorn of his cousin, Chisa Kotogawa, who walks in at precisely the wrong time. Undeterred, Airi still vows to realize his ideal college life, but will things go according to plan this time, or will his situation take yet another dive? That's what it's about. It also has an anime adaptation, and looking at the condition, other than the little mark here, it's all right. It's good from that web shop, so I'm happy. Yeah. So this is Granblue Dreaming. I really recommend it if you're looking for a school comedy manga. It's very good. And then last but not least, we have, will this even fit? Just about fits. Wandering Sun Volume 6. Now you might be asking, if you watched my collection video, I didn't see Wandering Sun 1 till 5. And you're correct. The price on this was so good that I actually picked it up, even though I don't have the first 5 volumes. So I'm going to have to pick those up quite soon. This is a hardcover. This is, you can call this undamaged. Okay, they did good on this one. So yeah, I heard pretty good things about it. But yeah, I don't have volume 1 till 5. So I also picked up Quintessential Quintuplets Volume 1. However, the delivery was delayed like 10 days or something like that, so that's a bummer. But yeah, I'm actually waiting on quite a few other books, because I actually bought the entirety of The Flowers of Evil, so I'm waiting on Volume 3 and Volume 4, as well as Monster Volume 8 and Volume 9, which I'm going to, which is complete at that time, but yeah, probably going to come on next week, so they'll be included in the next collection video. If you have any recommendations for manga, or if you want a review of manga that I have, please leave it down below. I look at all of the comments and I respond to every single one of them. So I'll be sure to take a look, and I might even pick up the manga that you recommended to me. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.